Hello, and there is a blizzard here at Kuwait Comic Con. I hope I will not regret buying tickets in here, and that's how it looks. And here is PlayStation 4 games, a SpongeBob, and screaming like hell. Those are collections from the game. This is also. So this is the store. Let's hope I will not get copyrighted. Here is manga with the in Chinese. I think it's still right from Japan. Oh, I love food. This is other side. I don't know if you can work that too. And here is short. So here will be champion. People preparing. An orderly, I'm just waiting on people. Soldier reception. So that is standard for Blizzard, from Blizzard products. My favorite part is Panda. And here are collection edition. artist which I probably not all show, but I just want to show some part. Nice color. This is Japan sector, small, super small. I think this is food. Ah no, mango. Mango food. Nice shot, nice costume. Looks nice. So welcome back to my channel, and I have tickets for autograph and photo with Cara Thibault. She's the voice actress of Tracy from Overwatch, and this is fine. It's fucking massive. Even I'm in VIP section. And over there she is. GG hype. That she taking picture with someone. That's better close of her. So this is second day of Comic Con in Kuwait, and let's carry on. And that's all of people.
So Nolan.
Yes, my name is Nolan North. I'm just was helping him get here. Don't worry very much. Uncharted, his name Uncharted, and Assassin's Creed, and Call of Duty. It's a number of things. So.
Small things. No big deal.
Well, beautiful Kara.
Hi. I'm Cara Theobald, and I'm the voice of Tracer in Overwatch.
Yeah. And of course, Solid Snake.
That's right. How are you, Kuwait?
I'm David Hayter. I do the voice of Solid Snake in the Metal Gear series, and I'm the Jedi in Star Wars: The Old Republic. And I wrote X-Men and X-Men 2 and Watchmen and a whole bunch of things. But it's my first time in the Middle East, and I said if it's going to happen, it has to be Kuwait. So thank you for having me.
Well, lady and gentlemen, this one, thank you so much. It's such an honor to be with us here today, guys. مرحبا يا جماعة، تحية جميع المشاهير على المسرح. So, I guess we're gonna make it open for everybody to ask questions to you guys, if you don't mind. Starting, I guess, with me, guys. So, what do you think of the voiceover world right now?
The voiceover world.
The voiceover world.
It's incredible. It's exploding. There's so many opportunities. It's such a great way of acting because you're not tied to how you look. You can be so many different things. There's so many projects going on. There's so much animation and video games. It's incredible. It's a real viable art form. It's incredible.
All right, Mr. Nolan.
I don't know what more I can say. He's absolutely right. It's just that it's an incredible time with the upstarts of VR, CGI, films, animation, video games, of course. Couldn't be a better time. So proud to be part of it.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm quite new to the voiceover world. Tracer is my first character voice acting. So I feel very pleased to be part of this world, and I hope I get to stay in it for a long time.
All right, there you go. So David.
Well, I want to say they're correct. This is an amazing time to be a fan, and you know this culture has just exploded, and all the amazing Marvel films and animated things and video games. It's a very good time to be a voiceover. But on a personal level, I've done things all through the industry, and the voice actors are the most remarkable, sweetest people. No ego except for Nolan and it's really just it's pretty great work if you can get it.
All right, great stuff. So I guess it was the first question. Now we're going to get the chance for the VIPs and the diamond people here. Any question, guys? Right here, sir. Approach the stage. Or in front of the stage at this point. Right here. Get in, please. Get in. All right. Question.
I know that in the case of Fred, he does a lot of voices of big guys or deep voice characters. And I was kind of wondering, especially with Nolan North, typecasting. It happens a lot in a lot of acting things. And I was wondering, like, how do you deal with being only hired for one specific role, even though you have a lot of untapped potential or range that you don't get hired to do?
I actually do get hired for some of that. That potential is pretty much tapped out at this point. A lot of the animation that you may not get to see, I'm known for some things like Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, or Desmond Miles, which is very close to my voice. But Fred and I have done a lot of animation at Nickelodeon, with DreamWorks, characters way up high, really high, really low. So that range is actually, that's the great thing about voiceover, is that you aren't typecast so much. You are able to, expand your repertoire and do a lot more.
And I said this yesterday, a lot of people know this is actually my own voice. So when I do those big guys, I'm putting it on, you know what I mean? And it's, thank you, no, and it's kind of embarrassing to make a big guy with his voice. But I'll tell you, it's all right. I just want you to know.
It's one of those things where you get known for a certain thing. That's true, you do get typecast, and sometimes, like all acting, you get grateful for being known for that, and I'm grateful for getting those roles. But you always want to grow, you always want to stretch, and a lot of times they give you a chance to do other voices and other things that you got involved with in the first place, which is comedy or music and all that. So you do get the shot, but you got to kind of show them, either in auditions or in special projects,
Do we answer your question?
Did that answer the question, sir? Apparently he looks happy. Okay, now.
There you are.
There he is. Now, question right here.
It isn't really a question to Nolan, but a request. Can you do Richtofen impressions?
Well, it's not really an impression, is it? My good friend. It is a person. It is a doctor. And everyone knows that the doctor loves to find those crawlers. I hate, this is Nicola. A lot of people don't understand.
I'm looking for vodka. What about you?
Yes, he doesn't understand the word is not allowed here. But the shit's in it. We both hate them, sir. Is that good enough? Willkommen bei Stammita.
Oh, that is pretty crazy. Next question coming up right now. All right, there you go.
Thank you very much, first of all, for giving us this opportunity to talk to you directly. It's been an honor having 4 iconics in the gaming industry. And I have a question for David. It's been a while. I would say it's been a while since we've seen you in the gaming world. I mean, we've missed the character. I mean, after Metal Gear 5 came on, and we got shocked knowing that they changed the voice actor of Snake.
I was also shocked.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit.
I didn't like it either.
We're on the same page.
We're on the same
page. I mean, a lot of us don't like, but the question is, what's going to be the next step for David in the gaming industry? I mean, is there any word about Hideo or something?
No, there's no word about Hideo. I've got to, I have been doing other things. I'm sorry that you missed them.
I know.
But I also, I work as a screenwriter. It's my primary And so I just sort of do the games when I can. But I just recorded Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is a Koji Igarashi game, the Castlevania type game. I just did that last week, and I'm recording another game next week when I get back. That's a big secret, and we'll see if everybody gets excited about that. But you know, I'm around, I'm doing things. But the thing is, Metal Gear is just so huge, it kind of eclipses everything else, and it makes it seem like I'm not working. But I am. Yeah.
I see. All right, thank you very much. Next question.
First of all, my name is Mohammed, and thank you all for coming to Kuwait. I hope you like it here. My question is for Kara. If you weren't Tracer, what other Overwatch character would you like to be?
If I wasn't Tracer, now I probably should say Soldier since Fred's here, but I'm not, because that wouldn't be true. My favourite character other than Tracer is Winston, because he's my buddy. So I think also, who doesn't want to be a giant monkey who's also a scientist? I don't know.
Okay.
That's actually mine too. I love the monkey.
All right. We got a request here from Mr. David. Can you scream the name Liquid? Liquid! Oh, sir, over here. Next question. Here we go.
Hey everyone. I was curious. What do you think if you didn't have these jobs? If you weren't working in the industry that you were working, what other career choice would you be making? I know it's a tough one, but
That's actually a great question. That's what I like to ask a lot of people too.
I used to work with a carpenter as a carpenter's assistant, and I've done a lot of construction in my life, so building houses and things like that. Designer / architect. I'm probably not a good one, so I'm going to stick with this.
Yeah, I think I would also like to do something to do with design. I'd also like to do something maybe on the other side of the camera, in the production area of TV and film. But if not, I don't know. Someone who gets paid to go on holidays and write about it would be quite cool. Travel writer, someone who gets paid to go to nice restaurants. I think that would be quite a good deal.
I want to change my answer.
I know, that was a good idea. That's the best. I think I would enjoy being a rock star. That seems like a lifestyle I would appreciate. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think I would be good at it. I started out in hotels. I speak a little Japanese and a little French, and you know, if this hadn't worked out, I probably would have gone into the hospitality industry, which is funny because I'm not inherently hospitable, but that's probably what would have happened to me and a bunch of unfortunate hotel guests.
Okay. Great answers. Next question.
Hi, this question goes straight to Nolan. Can you share with us some funny or sketch, funny story behind the scenes?
Of Uncharted?
Yeah, with Troy Baker.
Oh, with Troy?
He's funny.
Not really. What's it? Troy?
Yeah, Troy Baker.
I don't know who that is.
What's that?
Is he? No, I'm kidding you. Oh, the guy. Right. Yeah. No, Troy and I are very, very good friends, actually. And there's some stories I can tell you privately, but it's not. Yeah, no, we always have a lot of fun. One of the best parts of doing the motion capture, you know, a lot of people don't know that Uncharted is not just voice acting, it's full body motion capture the whole way through. I did this for some folks earlier, but most people don't recognize my face as much as they recognize this. So that's, we had too much fun on that set. most of the time it was in between the takes, where we would just.
You and I have this thing where we both kind of do this voice, where we both start talking like this. We would do the whole line like that, and just start doing this voice the whole time. But sometimes we start getting silly.
Give me a beat. And basically, so we would do the scenes with these silly voices just during rehearsals. And actually helped to remember your lines and do your job. But yeah, there's everything was not for children in the audience. We had some off-color good fun.
Okay, next question.
Hey, so I wanted to ask everyone, basically, was voice acting something that you initially wanted to get into, or was it something that maybe fell upon you and you started enjoying it, or, you know, just continued with it? And at the same time, I guess this is a two-parter. So first one is whether this is something you wanted to do, and second, when you decided this is something you wanted to do full-time, what were you doing, like, to make sure that you were prepared for your roles, and what were you doing to train for them?
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, this is something I've always been into doing. I didn't know I'd actually be doing it for a living. When I was a kid, I had my dad's, my dad gave me his tape recorder, or I stole it, I can't remember, I think he gave it to me. But I would make little shows on tape. Back then they had a thing called tape. It was the American Civil War. No, and I used to record things, always doing impressions, and got into stand-up comedy, improv and theater, and music, and it just kind of, and I was an animator too, so the two careers kind of collided, and doing voices for other people's films, and I found out, wow, you can actually do this as a regular gig. And to prepare, yeah, I had a theater background, I think most of us did, just studying the acting of it, and doing comedy and recording myself, and so to prepare for a part, that's kind of what I did to prep for the career or the job. And then now when we look at characters, we prep for who are they, what do they want, you know, what do they look like, how smart or dumb they are, you know, and you just kind of, you prep that way for the character. I don't know if I answered all your questions, but I kind of got in there.
Some people ask me how I became an actor in general, the process of elimination. I had just about every job that you could have. Never thinking that it was an actual career. I grew up on the East Coast of the United States near Boston, and you know, Los Angeles was, you know, a million miles away. But yeah, I just kind of fell into it in New York in theater and stand-up. Like he said, I started doing it just because I just figured why not. And when I got to LA, I did a TV show, on-camera show for 5 years, and then when that show was canceled, a friend of mine just said, hey, you should talk to this voiceover agent, because you're always messing around with the silly voices. Because I just did it. Rob Paulson's a great voiceover actor, and he's Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. He said it best, we get paid for what we got in trouble in school for. And it's true. And that agent that I met, actually, was Fred's agent as well, and she brought us up together, so we kind of started out a little bit together with the agent of Pat Brady, and still our agent to this day, and we love her, and yeah, it just, I don't know, with agents, we kept auditioning and getting jobs, and you know, we're just going to keep doing it until they stop hiring us. Yeah.
So, I had always been interested in acting and performing when I was at school, and then when I was 18, I moved to London to go to drama school. So I had a theatre training background. I was there for 3 years. I was very lucky that in my final year, I got an agent, and they got me my first audition for a show called Downton Abbey, which was quite a big deal at the time, and I got it. So I was very lucky. So I went straight into this huge show, which was an amazing opportunity for me. And then since then, I've been doing mainly film and TV work, as well as theatre in London. But I kind of fell into the world of voiceover acting by chance. I had a voiceover agent, but I had done mainly commercials, but not actual acting like characters. And I got sent to the audition for this game. It was under, I didn't know it was a Blizzard game. It had a fake name, I can't even remember what the name was. It was like a piece of fruit. So I had no idea what I was auditioning for. I got this script that was for some kind of fighter pilot who was from London. And so I thought, okay, pilot. And I did my audition, and my first one was like, oh, I'm Nina Oxton, and I'm a pilot. Absolutely wrong for Tracer. But luckily, they got me back in and talked through the role with me, and then I got the job, and Tracer was born, and I was involved. And it was only like a year or so later, before the game came out, I was working with someone on a TV show, and I mentioned, they were into games, they were a gamer, and I mentioned that, oh, I do a voice on a game actually. It's a Blizzard game. Do you know Blizzard? And they were like, yes. And I explained what it was, and then it came out, and I suddenly realised what a big deal the game was. And I went to BlizzCon 2 years ago, and that was the first time I realised kind of the vastness of the world. But unlike these guys, this is my first sort of entrance into that world. But it's very exciting, and the fact that you can transform in a way that you can't necessarily do on screen, because it's not about the way you look; it's what you can create with your voice. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I wanted to be an actor since I was 9 years old and went to theater school and all that. And I went to Hollywood, and what happened was I did all these dialects and things, and I did an episode of an old show called Major Dad, and I played the Russian character. I speak like this, and it was awesome. I had a lot of fun, and there was a voiceover director in the audience named Gordon Hunt, and he hired me to play a Russian on Captain Planet, and I went in. And so the first day I went in, I didn't know what to do, and I went up to the cast director, this woman named Chris Zimmerman, and I said, what do I do? And she said, just take the paper and sit over there, and somebody will call you. So I said, great. And then I turned around and I bumped into somebody, and it was Mark Hamill. And I was like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, he's good. How you, Bergman? So I was like, I'm terribly sorry, and I turned around and I bumped into somebody else, and it was John Rhys Davies, who was Sala in Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And then we went in and recorded this episode, and everybody was just so awesome and having a great time. It was like doing a radio play, and like Cara said, it's you can completely transform because it's you're a different creature every time, a different person. So then I knew that was one of the best jobs in the world. And as far as preparation goes, I don't do it. And I think that shows.
Well, you guys are awesome. Really awesome. تحية جماعة مرة ثانية حق المشاهد صراحة. We're loving you more and more every minute. That's why we're going to have another question.
Yeah, hi. My question is to David, who unfortunately I could not break his previously. So,
that's all right.
Just one thing regarding Watchmen, that ending is way better than the original, I have to say. That's the way I read it.
Well,
now my question is, do you think you'll be doing next installment of Guyver?
The next installment of Guyver. Yeah, well, so Guyver was a movie I did. I was lead in this little sci-fi movie in 1994 called Guyver Dark Hero. And I spoke to the director, Steve Wang, a couple years ago and said we should do it again. And we all want to do another version of the movie, but it's a little tied up with rights and finances and a bunch of boring movie stuff. But I think what I would like to do is have a movie where some new kid gets the Guyver unit and becomes a Guyver, and then I come in and sort of mentor him as sort of Grandpa Guyver and teach him how to kicks and Zonoid backside. That's so yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you know the movie, it's a really fun, strange little sci-fi film, and it would be very cool to do it again.
Okay, next question.
Hello. I have a question. So, if your life was a steampunk/Victorian movie, what role would your character or you as a person take over?
What are the options?
I like a Frankenstein model. You know, either the doctor or just somebody that's just puts together a bunch of different elements. You know, that would be kind of cool, I think.
Well, if you're that, I'll be the doctor that made you.
Thank you for making me.
You are very welcome.
You're welcome.
Steampunk. I'd love to fly into something too, that would be great. Definitely a scientist or something.
Yeah, I think I'd be Agent Ravenshroud, and I'd get like a really cool watch and some sort of goggle situation that allows you to see things. Yes, there you go, exactly. But it's multiple goggle situation would really make me pretty happy. Yeah.
It's all the hat. I don't know what I would be, but it'd be a killer hat. It'd just be real big top hat.
Like Gangs of New York.
Like vest, yeah, Gangs of New York, be a vest, and just do some metal things or something. Yeah,
And like a crossbow or something would be cool. And I'd probably hunt demons in the streets of Victorian London.
I would like a steam zeppelin. You know, just a giant, flying over stuff. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah.
Thank you.
That's one of the most creative questions I've ever been posed.
Right.
I will be thinking about that later.
For a while.
Yes, sir. Perfect. You look great.
Now we have, I think, a samurai here.
Hello guys. My question is, when you actually do a voice actor, like, do you stay with that actor even if you went home? Do you keep preparing to be the same actor until you're done and finished, like the movie, the game, the costume for anybody?
I think everyone's different on that. It depends. Sometimes if I get into a voice, and just for fun, I may stay in an accent just to mess around. I mean, generally your mind has to come back to who you are, or else that would make you psychotic. But I would say, I'll start to switch it up, or I'll go to some other voice. If I'm really tired, sometimes the last voice I did of the day, I'll be in my car going, "We're going to drive again. Let's go home. I'll leave the light." You know, just messing around. But yeah, sometimes it stays with you and it makes you seem crazy. You know.
When they yell cut, I cut. And I mean, a lot of times, especially in animation, we'll do a number of voices, so they're bouncing around in your head. You know, you're going from one to the next. I've had scenes where I'm talking to myself. There's a new show on Voltron on DreamWorks, and Commander Iverson has about the same. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying we have to wait for pitch.
We can't wait.
We have to.
No!
Yes.
Yeah, I can't take that home, or my wife will leave the kids. Call the authorities.
In the car, it's okay, right? Go back.
I just noticed there is a spaceship in the building. Is that just me? Can you see that too? That's a drone. Sorry.
Stay where you are. There will be no annihilation.
I tend to also in the character in the room, and then when I go home I have to leave her alone. Playing Trace is quite exhausting. She's so high energy all the time, so if I'm in the studio recording for a few hours, and I'm very physical when I'm Tracer. I'm jumping around the room and really getting into that energy, so I'm usually pretty tired, and I have to say goodbye to her at the door. But in sort of preparing for her, I have to sort of work myself up, and then at the end, I can rest.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy. I mean, it's surprisingly tiring to do this job. I mean, especially if the character is very physical, but really, I mean, there's a lot of focus. So you know, I think you have to be crazy to, you know, to be totally method as a voice person. But very often in the car, I'll redo a line and I'll be like, damn it, that's the way you do that line. And, but then by then it's too late.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess with this we're going to end this session, unfortunately. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we go away, how about we make everybody jealous and have one mega selfie with the audience? All right, here's the phone. If you want to use your phone as well, no problem. This one's for Comic Con Kuwait. Alright, we're gonna have a video. Alright. Alright guys, we're here at Comic Con Kuwait with these amazing guys. So make some noise! Hey! Comic Con Kuwait, I'm on the floor! Hey man. And now you want to do your own phone as well? فأعزائي الحضور تحية لفريد شو من Overwatch Reupload David Hayter Metal Gear One Nolan North Uncharted Got the one out there. Don't go away as guys coming up next we're gonna have Nikolai Coster-Waldau for Game of Thrones.
So this is my third and final day in Comic Con, and let's see what changes from first and the second day here. So there is far less cosplayers than Thursday and Friday. So here is competition between good players of Overwatch. So that was mostly it for Comic Con. I hope you guys will enjoy the video and see you on next vlog. Bye.